Hello everybody and welcome to episode 110 of Ask MandRproductions. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. If you have a question that you potentially want answered on next week's episode, you can of course leave it down in the comments section below. But as usual, let's get right into it. Our first question from Noah says, Ryan, would you like a battle pack with just Jedi, no named characters, just random Jedi? If it was the only way for Jedi Bob to return, yes, but assuming that's not the case and he comes in the UCS Gunship, which I think is very likely, no, because I've seen this on like Eurobricks or something. Someone made a mock-up of what this could potentially look like a decade ago, and I've seen this around for quite a while, and I'm not vibing with it. I've been pretty clear that I just, like, if it's a battle pack, just put like clones, droids. I don't know, nobody needs a Jedi army. I feel like. I don't feel like that's a thing, but maybe some people would be interested in something like that. Maybe I'm just way off base on that one, but would I like a Jedi battle pack with no name Jedi, just random Jedi? Probably not. And I think the Mandalorian battle pack is a good case of that for me. It's like Mandalorians, non-named, just kind of random color matched Mandalorians, and I only bought one. I only plan to buy one. Maybe I'll buy one more to keep sealed, obviously, but like, I don't need an army of those, and battle packs are supposed to be army builders, and that's where I'm at on that. Griffin says, what NFL team would you support if you couldn't support the Patriots anymore? This is a tough one, but like, I feel like I'd just go like Tampa Bay Buccaneers or something. Kartaku21 says, people say that the gunship wouldn't be minifig accurate. I'm a little worried it would be oversized. Thoughts? I personally don't give a flying crap about minifigure scale. Minifigure scale is this giant myth. Lego doesn't do minifigure scale. I think they have completely denied it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. They've just come out and said it doesn't exist to them. To me, I like honestly just don't care about minifigure scale though. It just isn't something that really goes into the thought of me purchasing a set. Not that I really think much about purchasing Lego Star Wars sets at this point. I just buy them all anyway, but like, I never really cared about minifigure scale. It doesn't matter to me. If minifigs fit in there, fine. But like a UCS gunship to me, I just want it to look cool on display. Like I really don't care if it's too big for the minifigs, to be honest. It's not a playset, and I don't know why people seem to think that that's what they're getting into with this. So I hope Lego does make it big. I hope they make it oversized for minifigs. I really do. That would be nice. I just don't think it needs to be this small, you know, play scale size gunship with a little bit more detail. It needs to be a big one, but we'll see what they come up with, of course. I think it's going to win. We still don't have the winner announced, which is blowing my mind. I thought it was going to be sooner than now. I guess they're just taking their sweet old time over there in Denmark. I don't know what they're doing. It's not that hard. They have all the numbers in front of them. All they have to do is just tell us. But let me know what you think. I mean, does minifigure scale matter to you guys? I really just don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think a lot of people really think about it. And especially for a UCS set, it shouldn't matter. It's a display set. The minifigs will go on a little stand out in front. You know how it is with the UCS sets now, but like, it doesn't matter if it's minifigure scale because you're not supposed to be playing with it anyway. Like, that's not the point of it. Like, the TIE Fighter there isn't like minifigure scale. You don't put the TIE Fighter pilot in it. Like, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter wasn't minifigure scale. Nobody's complaining about that. Like, it just doesn't matter to me. So that's how I feel about that. You guys can let me know down in the comment section below. Supply Spade 62 says, do you think if Lego's non-licensed themes stop selling, that Lego would continue with exclusively Star Wars or some of their other best-selling themes such as Marvel? I think that Lego will sell whatever makes them money. If it's just licensed themes, then they would just sell licensed themes. If it's just non-licensed themes, then they would just sell non-licensed themes. So either way with your question, like no matter what, the true answer is whatever is going to make them money, because they're a company and their number one goal is not to go out of business, basically, right? Like that's what you do as a company. You just want to make money, right? Like there's like obviously they do other great things, but like as a business, right, you want to make sure you're making money first and foremost, and everything else can come second. So Lego would do whatever is going to guarantee their business doesn't go out of business if that were the case. And if it was just selling Lego Star Wars, then that's what it would be. If it was just selling Lego Marvel, then that's what they would do. Alex says, did you see the leaked script details to Colin Trevorrow's Star Wars Duel of Fates? And if so, what were your thoughts? I saw like some of the stuff. I followed the Star Wars Leaks subreddit. I really saw more of the concept art. I'm not huge on like reading script crap, but like I know that like there's, I don't know, I'm very confused as to what happened, because some people say like Rey was gonna like train new Jedi, and then other people are like, oh, Rey lives, Kylo dies, or vice versa, Kylo lives, Rey dies. I don't know, there's a bunch of weird things, and I wasn't really on top of that, but the concept art is what interested me more. I really like the idea of returning to the Jedi Temple, and there's people that get like outrageously upset about like, oh, this concept art, why wasn't this in the movie? It's concept art, like it doesn't all make it in the movie, that's just not how it works. But there was some really cool concept art, and I'll give it that. I know there was some Mustafar stuff which sounded kind of interesting. Like I know they had a small bit on Mustafar, but there was supposed to be, or there could could have been more potentially, I suppose. There's definitely some interesting ships in the concept art, as well as like Rey with the double-bladed lightsaber. So like I said, there's like interesting visual stuff, but to me the story, like I didn't really read into that, so I can't give you much there. But the Duel of the Fates like title is also really neat. I thought that was a really good title. It's just like they obviously went with something different, so whatever. The Apprentice C Magician says, what UCS Star Wars set that hasn't had a remake would you want a remake of? So, unlike what many of you may think, my answer is not the UCS Imperial Shuttle. I'm very content with that particular model. I think the TIE Interceptor is the one that I would really like to see Lego remake, just because we have the TIE Fighter and Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, which are in the newer color scheme for TIE Fighters that they kind of started doing in 2009. They went gray in 2009. So I would like to see them go gray with the TIE Interceptor, the UCS one. I have it up there, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the light blue or the blue color on that compared to, where do we have the TIE Fighter there that's in light gray? And I think it's pretty obvious that the light gray does just look better. It just undeniably to me looks better. M. Hirsch 2 says, why was Lego able to make buildable figures? Why were they not allowed to make a collectible minifigure series for Lego Star Wars? So yeah, this all has to do with Lego's contract with Disney and Disney's contract with Hasbro. So they have a contract with Disney that basically says Lego can't make minifigures and sell them separately. Lego tried to do this back in like 2001 or 2000, and Hasbro shut it down, and it's been out ever since. They haven't been able to do stuff like that for Lego Star Wars. So it's just the letter of their contract. That's just the way it's written. I don't understand why it's written that way. I would very much argue that buildable figures are much more akin to action figures than Lego minifigures, but obviously Hasbro very smartly knows that minifigures would sell much better than action figures from Lego, because Lego has already canceled their Lego Star Wars action figure line after like 2.5 years. That's like all it took. 3 years, maybe 3.5 years, maybe it was a little longer. But yeah, you can tell that like Lego Star Wars action figures don't matter to people. It's the minifigures. So I think Hasbro was pretty smart with that, or maybe Lego was dumb and didn't get that hashed out in their original. I don't know which way the contract lands on that. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I've never read the contract. I don't even know how people know this. It's just like kind of out there. It's like it's accepted as fact. So perhaps there's another reason that they don't do it, but as far as I know, that is the reason that they do not make CMFs for Lego Star Wars, or why they can't, rather. Travis Bowman says, recently got back into Lego building and back into Lego Star Wars, dug out some old sets from when I was a kid. I want to build a battle scene as I've been purchasing some new sets. How frowned upon is it to buy cheaper non-Lego minifigures to add bulk to your battle scene? There are some really good knockoffs out there I wanted to use to build a bigger army, but if I ever displayed it at a show, how do other Lego builders react? Okay, so first off, I will say, if you are ever going to build a mock and bring it to a Lego convention and you're going to use knockoff Lego like Lepin, that is just like, I'm pretty sure it's not allowed. Like if you did it at like Brick Fair, the Todd would probably come over and tell you just couldn't have it there. It's very frowned upon, to be honest. So I don't want to like burst your bubble, but yes, it is very frowned upon to use knockoff stuff. I buy them occasionally just to kind of like make fun of them, and then I like burn them, you know, like you might have seen some of the videos like that. But yeah, it's very frowned upon to do that, especially if you're going to bring it to a convention. Now, if it's for your personal use and like you're just gonna build a mock and keep it in your room and it's just for you, man, like you do you. Like that's 100% your thing. If that's what you want to do to save money, like 100% go for it. That's 100% you. But just know, like, you're also like supporting an illegal company, so you definitely have to keep that in mind. And like, maybe you shouldn't be doing that, but also like, I get it, like it can be expensive, but like that's what you pay for the real thing, and the real thing is undoubtedly better than the fake thing. And I don't know if you've actually held the fake ones, but like they are noticeably different despite the pictures. The pictures might look great, because usually what these knockoff companies will do is take the picture of the actual Lego set and just use that to sell you the product, and then the actual product you get does not quite look as good or feel as good. Like, there are a lot of subtle differences to that. So I would recommend you don't buy the knockoffs for your personal collection. I would recommend stay true to the brand. Evan says, I can't sit here without news. How confident are you that the Gunship gang will triumph? How confident am I? I'm so confident that I spent like 2 or 3 hours making my victory video already. Like, it's done except for the part where I put in like the number of votes that each set got. Like, that's all I need to add into that video. So that's why I'm waiting for Lego to announce it for me to release my video or render it and upload it. But I have the video like 95% done, and I have the thumbnail done. So I'm just waiting for Lego to announce it. I'm with you. I'm very, very confident. So confident that I've spent a lot of time making a video already. So hopefully that gives you some assurance. I think we have done it. I think the Gunship gang will be victorious. I just can't imagine the Nebulon B or the TIE Bomber winning. I think we got enough votes. There were some mad people on the internet though, and they're like, "Oh, M&R is asking people to vote." Yeah, no crap. It's a popularity vote, and the one I want to win, I want it to win. So of course I'm gonna tell people I want that one to win, and hopefully they'll vote for it. But obviously you can vote for whatever the heck you want. But like, if people want the Gunship, people voted for the Gunship. That's a victory for the Gunship gang. Screw them. There's this one guy out there saying that the voting was skewed because some YouTubers were telling people to vote. It's like, yeah, no crap, it was skewed to the one who had more votes. Duh. I'm like, what? Daniel says, so did you get the Lego Christmas X-Wing yet? It's right there, just showed up today. Today's Monday that I'm filming this, but obviously I did a live stream last night in reference to when you're watching this video. If you're watching this video the day it was released, I know it's getting really confusing, but yes, I got the Christmas X-Wing. Thank you so much to Lego for sending this to me. It's beautiful. I love it so much. It's very shiny. It's got a nice little bit of shine to the box. You can see that. I always kind of wonder how something like this would sell in stores. Like if Lego put this on store shelves at as a Target exclusive for $90, like, would this sell like hotcakes? It very possibly could. So I kind of wonder if they would do something like this as like a retail set where they actually sold like a Christmas style Star Wars vehicle like this. I think it would be pretty cool if Disney and Lego were both down on it. And I really love that they changed out the white, and sometimes they use black for that greebling, but they changed out the greebling and made it red for this box. Very, very cool. And I cannot wait to open it and build it tonight on live stream. I hope you guys were there. Should be a fun stream. Petros says, any idea on what they might do for May the 4th? Unfortunately, no. This is another kind of swing year where it could go either way. Last year they did this little micro build, but I don't know if they're going to do a build like that again. They could do a poly bag like they had the 2 years prior, but I think most people really want them to go back to a minifigure. Like just do a freaking minifigure Lego. Like everybody just wants minifigures. It's cool. Do a minifigure for May the 4th, because that was always the tradition. That was a long-running tradition. And then they just stopped doing it for whatever reason, and they haven't done it for 3 years now, so I think most people would like a minifigure, and then do some other, like, build promo later in the year. That's where I would be on that, but I have no idea what it might be, and we probably will not know until, like, mid-April at best, if not, like, really close to, like, the May the 4th event. But fingers crossed it's something good this year. Please give us a minifigure. JTM says, do you rewatch your videos? So I obviously watch them while I'm editing them, but I rarely will rewatch most videos. Like, I'm not gonna sit down and watch this video in 3 days from now, if that makes sense. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I don't have the time to do that. I don't think most logical people would do that. Obviously, I made the video, so I know what happens in the video, so to me, it's just not worth rewatching. There are a few of my favorite videos. I made a playlist called Best of MandRproductions, and it has I don't know, maybe 30 videos in it. It's just some of my favorite videos that I've made over the years, and some of those videos are videos that I will occasionally go back and rewatch when I'm kind of feeling like I need some inspiration, or I need to something I want to work on an idea for, and I'll go and rewatch those, some of my more fun videos that I've done to me. Pixar says, can you throw a Lego set over your house? And to answer this question, we're gonna probably have to make a separate video and vote on the poll up there, maybe, or there. I don't know which side it's on. I don't know the answer to this, so I'm gonna try to find out. If you guys want me to find out, do a separate video for it. Maxwell Shepherd says, what is your favorite BigFig? And I'm gonna pick a Star Wars one here. Probably the Wampa. Ooh, the Tauntaun's good though. The Wampa, though, the Wampa's a classic for me. I remember getting the Hoth Wampa Cave back in 2010, I think, summer. That's a really good set and a really good Wampa figure. So I really like the Wampa BigFig. I think he's my favorite BigFig. Although I think all the Star Wars BigFigs have been really good. I mean, we've had the Wampa, the Tauntaun, the Rancor. So there's been a lot of good ones. I don't think there's ever really been a bad Star Wars BigFig. But yeah, the Wampa would probably be my favorite one. And that is going to be all for Ask MandRproductions episode 110. Again, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like. Make sure you vote on that poll. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you have a question for next week, or maybe a fun fact of the week, you can leave those down in the comments section below. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully you saw the live stream last night. See you in the next one. Peace out.